Hi everyone, and welcome to our video seminar on the upcoming changes to Energy Super and Brighter Super. My name's Rebecca Harvey, and many of you may know me from our member relations team. I work with our members every day, and I'm here to help share the answers to your key questions that you may have about the changes happening on the 19th September. Today, I'm here with Kate Farrar and Sean Marteene, who are going to give us the very latest information. Kate is the CEO of Brighter Super Group, and Sean is our Chief Transformation Officer. This video seminar provides general information only. It has been prepared without taking into account your individual objectives, financial situation, or needs. You must not rely on this information alone as a sole or primary source of advice or guidance for the purpose of making decisions about your superannuation options. Welcome, Kate. Welcome, Sean. Thank you for being here today.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having us.
Wonderful to be here, Beck.
Firstly, I'll start with you, Sean. Can you tell us what's happening on the 19th of September?
Thanks, Beck. Well, our members would be aware that Energy Super merged with LGI Super just over a year ago with the purpose of building a larger, stronger fund that can offer better services and fee reductions for our members. On 19th September, the next step in the transition will happen when the funds will officially complete the last step of the merger and become Brighter Super. At that time, all the systems that we use to provide services to our members will also be merged into one platform. We've been working really hard behind the scenes for about the last 12 months to ensure this happens in a very safe, secure and smooth transition. However, for this to take effect, we'll need to pause the processing of account transactions between Wednesday, 14th September and Sunday, 25th of September. You'll see this referred to in our letters and emails to you as the temporary suspension period. You can find all the latest information about that at energysuper.com.au/Brighter Super.
Energy Super members may recall that there was a similar suspension period when Energy Super changed administration provider and systems back in 2018.
Yes, and we received a lot of feedback and have taken this feedback and learnings into account for this migration. I know that having a login into a new member portal was particularly painful for many of the Energy Super members, and I'm pleased to say that we have a much simpler and member-friendly process in place to guide you through the experience.
Sean, is it unusual for there to be a temporary suspension period? And I'm sure members want to know, is our money safe during this time?
Absolutely. The suspension period is something we've been working on very closely with our regulator, APRA. A suspension period is standard practice when systems with the size and complexity of two super funds come together. The purpose is to ensure that all member and financial data is secure and accurate and that all systems are working and tested before we go live. We understand it is an inconvenience for some members to have this downtime, and we appreciate everybody's patience during this period.
Members received communications from us recently about the disruptions that are coming. Sean, can you please tell us what's going to change and when for our members?
The most important dates for members to know are the deadlines for account requests in case they need to make any changes before the suspension period. For all members, the deadline for us to receive account requests, such as benefit payments, so they can be processed before the suspension period, is Thursday, 8th of September. From Wednesday, the 14th of September, the suspension period begins, and processing of all account and switch requests will be temporarily suspended. 14th September also is the deadline to submit online investment switch requests by 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. We can continue to receive investment switch forms, however, they won't be processed until Monday, 26th of September onwards. Also on the 14th of September, the Energy Super member portal and mobile app will both close and you will not be able to transact or view your account on this portal after this date. On Monday, 26th of September, you'll be able to register for Brighter Super's member online. We've made this process very simple and also will publish some how-to videos to help step you through this process. You will also be sent a new member number with instructions to set up your password so you can access your account online. Processing of account requests will also resume on Monday, 26th of September. Please be aware that due to the suspension period, there may be some delays to processing for a period of time while we work through the backlog of these requests. And finally, Wednesday 28th of September will be the first payment date for monthly pensions under the new Brighter Super payment cycle. We will continue to do our best to make sure members know and are ready for these changes, and you can find the latest information at energysuper.com.au/Brighter Super. We will also have a special website just for pension members at energysuper.com.au/Brighter Super Pension.
Kate, we are changing our name to Brighter Super. Can you explain why?
I've spent a lot of time with and talking to our members over the last 14 months, and I do understand that the foundations and the history of Energy Super and LGR Super are really important to them. So let me reassure everyone that while this change involves a different name and a new look, the underlying foundations and heritage of our fund and our people, like you, Beck, are the same. The name change is the result of the continued efforts that we've been making to deliver member benefits following our merger just over a year ago and our more recent acquisition of Suncorp Portfolio Services Limited. Trading under a new name simplifies the cost of marketing and administration for our merged fund, which helps us to continue to realise the efficiencies and benefits of our merger for all of our members. To date, the benefits delivered for Energy Super members have included the fee reductions of around 29%. At the same time, the services our members know and trust have increased since our merger, with us offering more in-person meetings, seminars and phone or email conversations. And that's particularly true in regional Queensland.
Kate, where did the name Brighter Super come from?
We had a challenge of coming up with a name that encapsulated our foundational brands of LGR Super, Energy Super and SPSL. So we spent the past 12 months consulting our members and planning for this, and we've considered a lot of names. Brighter Super came about because it represents an element from each of our foundation funds. For Energy Super, we think Brighter Super represents the bright sparks who work in the energy industry. For LGR Super, it represents the spirit of community that unites the proud Queenslanders who established our fund. And for SPSL, Brighter is one of the products that was offered by SPSL in recognition of the Queensland roots of the fund.
Kate, is Brighter Super still for local government and energy members?
Yeah, Brighter Super is proud of the heritage as the fund for the energy industry. We continue to run our group with the same ethos, purely to profit our members. Brighter Super has retained its energy industry members and partners, and we sponsor and support other partnerships in the electrical industry, including Mates in Energy, as well as the Master Electricians Australia and National Electrical Contractors Association, amongst others.
Are we still a strong fund, Kate?
As a combined fund, we are a stronger fund. As members may know, there's been a lot of consolidation and mergers in the superannuation industry. So by coming together with other like-minded funds, we're controlling our destiny and staying true to our foundations, whilst adding size and scale that will keep us fit and strong for the future. It gives us the opportunity to deliver fee reductions for members and to expand our ability to take advantage of solid investment options.
And what about the performance of Members Super? Will that be affected?
We'll continue to focus on delivering solid, long-term returns to help us give members the best possible retirement outcomes. Since the merger between LGR Super and Energy Super, we've been making improvements to the products of both brands, including a single set of investment options where we've taken the best from both foundation funds. We've communicated with members throughout this period to keep them updated on all of these improvements. To complete this process and streamline our products, we're also making some further changes to our products, which members can find out about at energysuper.com.au/SEN, that's SEN.
Sure. For those members who like to check in on daily market movements, will daily unit prices still be published during the suspension period?
There will be a delay to the publication of unit prices published on our website between Wednesday 14 September and Sunday 25th of September. However, we will still receive a unit price each business day. If you would like to know the latest unit price for an investment option during this period, please contact us. When processing resumes, any investment switch requests received during the suspension period will receive the unit price effective on the date that the investment switch request was received before 3 p.m. or effective the next business day if received after 3 p.m. The only exception to this is switch requests received on Thursday, 15th of September, which will be processed with the unit price effective Friday, the 16th of September.
You just mentioned 3 p.m. as the cut-off time for requesting an investment switch. Can you tell us more about that, Sean?
Yes, from Monday, 19th of September, we are changing the time when an investment switch must be received by us to be processed with that day's unit price. This changes from 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time to 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time and brings our deadlines in line with the industry standards. This change to the cut-off time means that if we received your investment switch request at, for example, 1 p.m. on Tuesday, it'll be processed with the unit price effective for that day. However, if we receive this request at 4 p.m. on Tuesday, it would be processed with the unit price effective the next day, being Wednesday.
Kate, you mentioned earlier that these changes were delivering benefits for members. What are those benefits?
The merger with LGR Super that brought about Brighter Super has already demonstrated benefits for Energy Super members. So we have reduced total fees and costs by up to 29%. For example, a member with a super balance of $50,000 in the MySuper investment option is now benefiting from an annual reduction of total fees and costs of around $147. This savings being delivered in 3 ways. First, removing our weekly $1 per member per week administration fee. So they're now only charged the fixed 18 basis points annual administration fee. Also, reducing the investment fee and indirect cost ratios for most of our investment options, including MySuper. And finally, introducing a tax refund of 15% on the annual percentage-based administration fee. Despite the superannuation sector's investment performance over the past year being impacted by global market volatility, Super Ratings monthly surveys for 2022 indicate that Energy Super is performing well, with half of our investment options achieving top 10 rankings for the June 2022 quarter. We also continue to invest in personalised member services with over 3,800 in-person meetings, seminars and appointments, mostly at workplaces across Queensland.
Sean, will the Brighter Super brand have the industry funds logo like Energy Super?
The Industry Super Fund's joint marketing program is an initiative that funds pay to be part of. We have decided not to continue this partnership, which was a decision that considered the benefits for members against the annual costs involved. The decision put the financial interests of our members first, which is always our priority as a profit for members group. We will, however, remain a shareholder in Industry Super Holdings, which is ISF's parent company, with a holding worth approximately $13 million.
What if members have other questions?
If members have any other questions, please contact us on 1300 436 374. We are open from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. You can also visit our website at energysuper.com.au or join our social media by following Brighter Super on Facebook.
Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Kate.
Thanks so much, Beck. It's been great to be here.
Thank you, Beck.